Hey friends, welcome to Your Human Pet Ramble. My name is Cam, and as you might know, I'm not just your dog walker, I am your human for all pet services. Talking today a little bit about my expectations as a dog trainer versus a dog walker and pet sitter after having a cancellation and refund situation. So, let's just step into it, guys. It has been an interesting series of events, a pretty chaotic couple weeks with new client requests and intake and all of that to go with it, trying to keep it organized, not confuse the new clients, and then align slots to be able to do meet and greets, planning of the training, and whether or not they want walks, so on and so forth. There's a lot of back-end work and organization and thought that goes into everything that I do that most of you would have no idea about. Those that get training packages will get a hint of some of the writing that I do relevant to their animals and behavioral assessment, but it's still only a glimpse of what I'm thinking of and what notes I do take for, as I found out, sometimes my opinion can offend. That's to come with dog training versus dog walking. As a dog walker, my expectations of my clients are to be present, to let me in and out of their house to get their dog and to pay me, to tell me what their dog's needs are, and not to be upset if I have a little bit of a regular habit of being late, because oftentimes the dogs decide their own schedule, routine needs, and cause various upsets taking longer that are completely unavoidable, and although you try account for them, it's inevitable there'll be something that is overlooked, or you just happen not to get out the door with that extra 15 minutes. You know, it's life. This is work. It's a job. I treat my dog walking as a 9 to 5, like I take it seriously, but it's more than a 9 to 5 because I keep myself available for 12 to 16 hours a day depending on my client's needs. Now, pet sitting is much the same. I just expect you tell me what you need and how I can reinforce your handling. Then you get to dog training and everything seems to change. As soon as we get into dog training, we're getting into the position of setting goals, and I have to ask you about your expectations and then try align a plan to be able to uphold your expectations while getting to your goals, despite if your expectations align with your goals. So there in itself is a contradiction of what I am trying to do. For if you are looking to me for instruction, then essentially you're at the point where you've decided to give up your expectations of where to get to your goals, and you're open to new suggestions and ideas. So my underlying expectation for people that are doing dog training with me is 1, commitment, 2 is the open-mindedness to accept new ideas, and 3 is ultimately the communication. For if at any point during a training session you pass your threshold, then there is no way you're going to be able to clearly communicate with me or your dog, which then makes the rest of that session torture, I guess you could say. So, looking back on the various events of that situation, all I can really say is that I feel as if the client had passed their threshold and I guess I wasn't aware of it, and she is likely in a position to regularly push through. Therefore, it was natural habit to continue on past her threshold, which then hints to the underlying problem of where the relationship between animal and human has gone wrong. For if the human is regularly pushing past their threshold, then they're always in a state of uncalm or uncertainty, trying to find calm, and that is communicated down through the leash to the dog. It's essentially a forever uphill battle, and brings me back to why I do this in the first place, and how Jerry got so off his path. He became reactive and was almost labeled a dangerous dog because I didn't know what I was doing before starting to really figure it out, and then after rehabilitating him, starting this business. So there is really no easy way about it when it comes down to dog training. If the handler isn't open-minded, I am incapable of helping them. And in a state of expectation of commitment, if I don't feel as if you are committed, then I can't be committed, which then means I don't feel as if I can provide you with the standard of service that I expect of myself. Therefore, I can't serve you, because I won't serve someone substandard service and have that affect my reputation, and it becomes a situation of damage control, which we're essentially now in. The client's been pushed a refund. I've suspended their package but left it still available. They can talk to me about what's going on, and I'll re-enable their package. So they get both the training and their money back, because I actually fucking care, people.
Doing parkour? Yeah. Make filming hard.
Thank you. I never think to pull the camera out, take a picture while they're sniffing, solves the problem. So, and now those.
well-adjusted Pomeranian.
Super fuzzy. Yeah, she knows how to quite well.